Welcome to The Beat on NBA TV. The biggest stories in the league with the guys who make their living breaking those stories. I'm Mark Fine, joined this week, as always, by NBA TV's own David Aldridge, who you can also catch on TNT. David, good to see you.
Always good to see you, Mark.
All right, also this week from the New York Daily News, Frank Isola, and from the San Antonio Express News, Mike Monroe. Gentlemen, thank you both for joining us.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, we're going to start today's show with crustaceans. Stay with me on this one. I think the guys know what I'm talking about. Sunday afternoon, LeBron James, well, he was driving to try and tie the game with Washington in the waning moments when he was called for traveling. LeBron not happy with the call and in part said it was, quote, a crab dribble, not a walk that we saw on his way to the hoop. Well, referee Bill Spooner was asked about it. He's the one who waved off the play called the violation. He clarified his ruling via email, writing to a pool reporter saying, quote, 3 steps on the move to the basket, basic travel call. Really couldn't make it any more simple than that. Here's what the parties involved had to say about the play in question.
It's a bad call. Like I said, I watched it again, and I took a crab dribble, which is a hesitation dribble, and then 2 steps. All guys can watch it, and the bad part about it, I was able to finish at the rim with contact, so it would have been a 3-point play.
I mean, that's the hottest thing on the market right now. Is the crab dribble travel, or is it regular dribble, and you can gather your feet. I think he established his pivot. Once he jump stop, I think once you go up, you can go up and lead, but he kind of switched his pivot again, so obviously that's a travel. It was a travel, hands down. I mean, when he beats us in the game situations, or he does a good job as far as finding a way to get it done, we give him credit. But it didn't happen last night, and the right call was called.
The right call was called, guys. All right, D.A., we start with you and your take on the crab dribble. A lot of folks probably hearing that term for the first time.
Me too. I think I know what crab dribble is usually called, and it's called a carry. Okay, so yeah, I think it was 3 steps, and I think it's a walk, even for LeBron. I think that's a travel. All right, pretty sure it's a travel, guys.
Mike.
Crab dribbling, it's like fashion, and it all comes back. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's something that Gary Payton has done at some point in his career.
Man, I ain't never heard of a crab dribble in my life. Never. I haven't never heard of it.
But you're from Seattle.
And it's crab down there. I ain't never heard of it.
I never heard of it either.
But I think in basketball, you go to New York, they talk about taking it to the hoop. You go to Detroit. In Detroit, there is a such thing called a crab dribble. I've heard crab dribble. That's one thing why I really don't like reporters. I respect your opinion, but for someone that's never played the game to say I've never heard it, I've played in gyms all over. I've heard the crab dribble. That was a travel, and it wasn't a crab dribble. Well, in all respect. But I'm just saying, everywhere you go is different language. Detroit ball is different than, Chicago. Chicago, they known for taking it to the hoop. So I think that we need to be careful saying there's no such word as that.
But we're not going to say it's no such word. That's what LeBron wanted to name the play he just made. And I'm going to agree with you, too. It was a traveling. Because the simple fact is, as is his report, he said it's called a hesitation dribble. Okay, as we see on the replay, he hesitated. But once he hesitated and dribbles the ball, after he picks it up, he takes 1 step, he shuffles his feet. Better angle, go to the, we're going to get a different angle of it. Here it is. He picks the ball up after this. Now, when he picks the ball up, that's 1. He shuffles 2, 3, and that's a travel.
And also, I don't know if the rule is defined by this, but we know that a travel, you have a rhythm of a step and a half, or you have a That's why you just counted it for those people that don't know. It's not a 1-2 step or this. It's a rhythm. So whether you come through like Patrick Ewing and go, you still get both of those. And like you said, he really took 3 aggressive steps.
If he wouldn't have shuffled his feet to get a rhythm, like you're saying, and just took 1, 2, it would have been a great basketball.
And it was the defender's fault. If we could show that play one more time, if the defender that came to help LeBron, that came to help on that, he made LeBron lift his arm up, which over-exaggerated that 3rd step. So usually if you get a 1-2, you can keep it close. That 3rd defender came, LeBron brought his arms up, and therefore it was very plain to see that it was 3 steps.
Yeah. When I watch some of these playoff games and I look at what's being run out there as what people call an offense, it's really quite remarkable to see how how far our game has fallen from a team. And Phil Jackson then said, I watched LeBron James, for example. He might travel every other time he catches the basketball if he's off the ball. He catches the ball, moves both his feet. You see it happen all the time. There's no structure. There's no discipline. There's no how do we play this game type of attitude. I'd love to get your thoughts on that quote.
James 0 for 4 from downtown. And he traveled. James saying no. That's his 6th turnover here this afternoon. Good call by Pat Frere. On the drive, James left hand can't get it to fall. He thought he was fouled. This time, Rozier gets it inside. Horford, he banks it home. James still in the backcourt complaining that he was hit. As Horford takes advantage, he's got 5 points between.
Pierce rejected by Wade. Got to get a shot off. Almost hit it. Now Miami. Now LeBron. Boston bench wanted a walk.
Yeah.
And they have a case.
Well, they're definitely, mainly because of the defensive man cutting LeBron off. It forced him to change direction. Watch now from left to right. He's going. See, by him cutting him off, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, well.
Yeah, definitely 3.
Well, I like the fact that he at least took the shot. Because we always say 1, 2, you got to pass.
To 11 lead, another Mountain America Credit Union 3-point shot, and $50 to the Huntsman Cancer Foundation. 5 to 11 lead, another Mountain America Credit Union 3-point shot, and $50 to the Huntsman Cancer Foundation.
Lopez with a nifty finish.
That's the Lakers, right? They want to play with pace. They
Lopez with a nifty finish.
That's the Lakers, right? Howard said he's wide open. The smaller guard.
Shot clock to 2. James can't get it off. Now the Thunder thought it was a pass to himself.
Cavs the last 2 years in the Eastern Conference playoffs since LeBron James returned are 24-4 in the postseason against the East. A travel call.
A catch, a shot, it's a swish, and it's 73-59. And LeBron all the way. They didn't stop him, and LeBron throw it down.
They almost at midcourt acted like.
James again posting up. Gets inside, an easy layup for LeBron James, his first points. And quickly, Steve Kerr calls a 20-second timeout.
LeBron James forces another turnover at one end, and then the drop step baseline.
Not a lot of space over there.
LeBron down to the post. Wow. Ran a couple of, how many steps he ran?
Knock it down again. Carmelo.
And a 4-point opportunity.
Count it. Wow. I think something special going on.
Like Staples Center. I mean, he is really, as LeBron gets away with about.
Off the back rim, Caldwell Pope races it down. James on the shot. Hammers it home. LeBron James.
He is unfairly officiated because he gets away with more traveling.
There we go.
More carries.
Team
The
enforce the rules.
NBA, I was going to say, the NBA police are back over here.
He traveled right
you were
here.
not
We
here
could
with
go
me
back to the
yesterday.
we could go back to the playoffs when he played Washington when he traveled too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the
You know
playoffs.
what? You know what? I would like to just formally request of our producers here at the Jump. I want
that's
a
a
tape
triple jump.
of Paul Pierce
It's a
traveling
quadruple
during
jump.
his career to show next time. Traveling is part of the NBA. That's
not like that, Rachel. Not like this.
I could make that clip reel of every single player, including the two of you.
Now, wasn't that interesting? As you can see with your own eyes, LeBron James is the king of traveling. Now, some of you may say, well, other guys do it too. And yes, when you are a basketball player, occasionally, from time to time, the defense may force you to take an extra step. But LeBron James' whole game is predicated off taking extra steps. The referees and officials, they look right at this guy, taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps, and they do not blow the whistle. Why? Because LeBron James is skillless. And if they don't allow him to offensive foul, if they don't allow him to travel, they can no longer convince you that he's great. If they were to blow their whistle, the only thing LeBron will be great at is turnovers. Because for every travel, it's a turnover. No points allowed. Now go back and look at his points and how many he has accumulated and ask yourself, should he have all those points when they're coming off of offensive fouls and traveling? LeBron is not what you guys think he is. You must learn the game, the rules of the game, and skill level. Then you'll know. There's no way he's better than Michael Jordan. He's not even better than Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Kobe Bryant, and the list goes on. You heard it from Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches, so you can't come with this, they're just hating. Until the next video, I'll see you again. Have a nice day. And if you would, press like, subscribe, share, because it's going to get better. I promise you.